This is episode 2113 of the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and here you are, getting ready to do one of the best things you could possibly do for yourself all day long. Honestly, it may be the best thing you do for yourself today, because when you give yourself a little dose of peace, energy, and clarity, you are able to pass that on to others. Research shows that it only takes half a second to determine the kind of mood someone's in. So when you're walking down the street and you're passing someone, you're actually taking in their mood. So when you feel a little calmer, a little more at peace, you have a little more energy, and you feel a little more uplifted about your life, you pass that on to others. And what a gift to give to people these days, especially. How are you doing? I hope that you're enjoying your challenge this week. Every week here on the Daily Meditation Podcast, we explore a different theme. So if you're just joining us, you are in the right place. Each day's meditation technique is different. It's always customized around the week's theme, though. So you can go back and listen to the beginning of the series, or you could simply listen to today's technique and take it from there. The theme this week is a unique theme because we are exploring some of the rich history and tradition of yoga and meditation. Yoga was actually created to help you meditate better. So the ultimate goal of yoga is for you to uplift your consciousness by the way you stretch into each asana or yoga pose. This works with your nervous system and all your organs. It gets your whole body ready to focus, to calm your mind and body, to open your heart. So the ancient sage from India called Patanjali is reported to have written the classic Yoga Sutras. The yamas are one of the first branches of these Yoga Sutras. The yamas represent right living, how to live your life correctly. And I think we all agree we could use some of that as well these days, especially if you live in the United States and you are immersed in the current election campaigns. Well, the third yama we're exploring this week is called asteya, and it has to do with non-stealing. Non-stealing isn't only in regard to not stealing something from someone, because honestly, it doesn't have to be something physical. You could steal their time, their energy, their focus. You could steal a lot of things that are intangible. And sometimes those are the most precious qualities we have. Your time and your attention these days are precious. And if you consider yourself like many animals do, especially in the wild, where they conserve their energy. So you might notice a lion allowing another predator to infringe on its territory. If the lion feels that it just doesn't have the energy, it needs to conserve its energy. Maybe it's digesting food. Whatever it is, they often don't attack unprovoked or without a reason that makes sense to expend energy. So when you think about your time and your focus and your energy, you could consider the news, negative news, as stealing your energy. There's a cost to that, isn't there? Or standing around while someone is gossiping or being really negative. There's a cost to that. Their negativity can stay with you all day long. And maybe you had important decisions to make, and maybe you ended up spreading that negativity to other people as well. So this is an important way to look at the third yama of non-stealing. And I have for you a meditation technique that I'll guide you with. And this is a technique to help you with tolerance. This is called the Prithvi Mudra. Mudras are considered to be a way to tap or position your hands and fingers or other parts of your body, but we're working with your hands, into a position that stimulates a corresponding region of your brain. You have a lot of nerve endings there on your fingertips, especially. So with this Prithvi Mudra, you're going to fold your middle finger downward into your palm, and then take your thumb and hold your middle finger downward, doing this with both hands, and then just resting your hands palms upward on your lap. Again, your middle finger is folded down into your palm with your thumb holding your palm downward. So as you hold this mudra, I'll guide you through a little experience to help you manage your emotions. Now, if you want a full guided meditation experience, as always, you can find the 30-minute guided meditations on the Sip and Om meditation app, which I invite to try for 2 weeks, free access to over 2,000 guided meditations. You also get a journal in each week's series with a daily reflection question for you, as well as a guide with all the techniques throughout this entire week's series. Also know that on the Sip and Om Instagram and Facebook, you can see a photo of the Prithvi Mudra, as well as the other mudras used throughout each week's series. So you can check there if you're not sure exactly how to hold down the mudra. So as you sit, spine straight, eyes closed, and then gently uplift your eyes to keep your thoughts uplifted. Begin to notice where you are harboring negative or difficult emotions right now, right here. Notice what those emotions are and where you seem to hold them within your body. Allow your breath to calm itself at your own pace, not forcing it to be calm. Simply inhale and exhale through your nose, gently allowing your nervous system to relax. Now, as you consider the emotions you're experiencing, think about whether these emotions spike your energy to where you feel tense and anxious, with your sympathetic nervous system being triggered. Or notice if your negative, difficult emotions spiral your energy downward to where you feel depressed or like you barely have any energy to make it through the day. This is activating your parasympathetic nervous system response. As you allow your mind and body to calm itself, If you're noticing your energy downward and you need to uplift yourself, to feel as though you're meeting yourself in the middle, feeling more balanced, inhale through your mouth and exhale through your nose. If you notice that your emotions are spiked, they're elevated, you're anxious, inhale and exhale through your nose to calm your emotions. Again, to meet yourself in the middle, that place where you feel more settled, more grounded. Continue with this breathing technique, holding the mudra, working with your emotions. And when you begin to feel that place of peace, that stillness, let go of the technique and allow yourself simply to be right here, right now. You are so worth slowing down for.